Hello everyone and a warm welcome back and welcome to part 3 of my trip up to Bergen, Norway, the long way. I'm just outside of where we got to go pick up this load of plastic granules in Tirana, where we left off in part 2. We're going to be going up to Sarajevo, and then I'm thinking maybe Zagreb after that for part 4. It'll probably be a 10-part journey, something like that. I'm not sure. So let's get going. I changed up the truck a little bit. I got rid of the big round lights, got those square, more oblong ones, and put a couple of more beacony things up there. And I changed the paint job from the snowman to snowflakes because it's Christmas. So let's get driving. And like I said, we are just outside. I've already slept. I filled up the truck. It was about an hour outside Tirana to get here, so I did adjust the truck suspension and all that kind of stuff again. Okay, now where are you? Okay. That one I do want.
We are finished.
So, whoa. Here we go. My lord, the price of wheels and pedals have gone up. Was looking at, so it's amazing what you can spend. People talk about flight sim being so expensive. Take a look at racing sims and that, okay? Keep coming over just a bit, that should do it. I can assure you, you can spend just as much, if not more, on it. That mirror is way off. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's go to Sarajevo. I am really liking these new maps and what SCS has done with them. Driving over here, went through a couple of towns. I think it was, Tirana and Luz. Absolutely awesome.
Get ready to turn right.
It really felt like you were there.
Turn right.
Driving along this esplanade type thing and that. And here we go. The one thing that, is a little, I'm finding it, yeah, it is Luz, or Luz, is, really twisty, turny roads, a lot of roundabouts.
Go straight on.
And unlike places like Germany or Poland or, the UK, a lot of the countries are a lot smaller. So there is a lot of border crossings and going through customs and such like that. You gonna let me in, bud? Awesome, thank you. Like speed bumps. You never see these anywhere in other, except these new ones. Wow, that's cool. That's the neighborhood watch. before I made all the suspension adjustments and that, to try and make the truck feel even more real with sway and
Caution.
bounce.
Please watch the speed limit.
Going over those speed bumps, the truck would barely have moved.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, you do not want to turn.
Get ready to turn right.
And here we go, up to
Turn
Skoder.
right.
That's pronouncing it more German than anything. Can we get through? Yes. Oh, thank you kindly. Speed limit of 60. I think we're going to be going through just what I was saying, getting over to here.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Well, very cool. The scenery is really... The thing is, you can really tell when you've changed countries. Yeah, 80 is good enough. Actually, 75 is good enough.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
64, what? Boy, they're all letting me in today. Awesome. SH1, I don't know what the SH stands for. Here we go. Sadly, I can't look left and right when I'm on this cam. Oh, I gotta get in.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Sorry, bud, no choice. They really took up most of the lane. Pharmacia? That sounds more Italian than anything. Very awesome. I'm just, I know I sound like a broken record, but I am just really impressed with how they make each city, each town, each village feel different.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
It's just, I don't know how to put it in words. There's just, I feel completely different when I'm driving. These maps compared to like driving the UK, Germany, you know, things of this nature. Although Germany did get a rework.
Exit now.
And what are we doing, 40? Okay, are we going to go out now to Sarajevo? Probably. Oh, a lot of twists and turns. And more roundabouts. It's just an absolute joy and pleasure driving these new maps. You know, I don't know how to... There's just something about them. They just feel... And I'm not talking like graphic, you know, it's like, well, yeah, they're in higher resolution, they're better. No. It's the way they feel. The way they drive.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit
Oh, I
now.
hate that. I try to make the turn quicker and then I end up pushing down on top of the left stick. I've got to disable that for it being the horn. Ha 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 ha.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
That is awesome.
Exit now.
What were those, dates or figs or something maybe? And up we go. Is there any straight stretch of border crossing? I can see that already. Lovely rolling hills. I think the shrubs on the sides of hills and that and the texturing for the side of hills and such could maybe be, they could up their game on that a little bit, I think. Like that part over there looks, hate to say it, that's almost very default X-Plane looking. Okay, where are we going? Straight out the other side, okay.
Exit now.
It's going to slow down to 40 anyway. Maybe even 30. Okay. Now these things always throw me for a loop. Trucks far right. I saw the sign there.
Reroute.
Rerouting for what? It's a border. There's only one way through, girl. what? Trucks stay in this lane. Something tells me this is a weigh scale of some sort.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Oh, now these things drive me nuts, these crossings. In so many ways, they are so confusing. Like, why is there no, you know, sort of green thing saying, okay, weigh my truck, please? I'll try and get up to the roof cam again in a minute. Just a lot of twists and turns. Hopefully the engine sounds are not too loud. This truck really likes to move around. Oh, am I going straight through? No. See? Good. Stop beeping at me.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Keep right. Exit now.
What are you beeping about? Maybe he was warning me. You know, you're signaling you're going to turn and you can't. Like, this feels completely different from the last place we just went through.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Ah, awesome. I love seeing all the fruit and vegetable stands and that. And
Keep right. Exit now.
oh, another one. I wanted. So I think I finally figured it out. Trucks are over. No, this is for cars. I don't get it. I mean, I got through, but that is awesome. I know my headlights are on by the little icon top left of the indicated speed. Well, maybe if you're in a... Why do these signs stick out so far? Oh, street lights in a tunnel. Interesting. I guess to warn you in case there's an accident up ahead. Because obviously the corners are blind. So you can't see. Oh, wow. So much easier to drive in this view, I think, if you have a wheel. Those rocks up on that left side up there, the boulders kind of thing, those look all right. I don't know what YouTube compression is going to do, but I wonder if there's a job up there, like a quarry or something. Okay, get inside. Just as it was getting interesting.
Keep right, and then exit right.
That's the only way you can go.
Exit right.
Wonder what they're going to show up there. It's at some point. So I was watching a video, and it was interesting. And had some snippets of SES, you know, devs and such like that, and part of the team. You know, doing one of their live streams, driving in that, and how he, one of them was saying, at some point we'd like to go to Asia. You know, we've only done Turkey as far as Istanbul. There's a heck of a lot more to Turkey than that. You know, and then there's the Caucasus, of course, and you know, it's like, don't think of it as it has to only be the European Union, you know, kind of thing or anything like that. It's Europe style trucking. Like, these trucks are, you know, narrower, much shorter wheelbases, shorter noses, and everything. You know, so it's more Euro style trucking as opposed to being strictly contained to being in Europe. So I'm hoping at some point we get Azerbaijan, Tajikistan, Kurdistan, Uzbekistan, the countries in the Caucasus, because there's some beautiful places. I'd love to drive to Baku in Azerbaijan. You know, or Astana. You know, like just so many things. Oh, that's cool. We do have, you know, and if you think Euro, okay, Norway is not part of the European Union. Iceland is coming. Iceland is not part of the European Union. So, I mean, it's always, you know, and they were saying with American Truck Simulator, expanding to Canada, like to British Columbia especially, was always in the cards. Whoa. They said we were always going to do that. Like, don't think it's only America. You know, which, if doing British Columbia, then they can start thinking about Alaska, which will be really cool. You know, and they said we're working with locals and stuff like that. We'd love to do all of Canada. Well, if they're going to do that, I could see them going to Mexico. Now, let me tell you, there are some seriously dangerous highways and such in Mexico. Like, that is skin of your teeth driving some of those quarries and stuff they go to. And the elevation changes and the temperature, like, yeah. You know, it's not that the sim we ever envisioned it only sticking, you know, to 50 states or what have you. Never. It was all about, whoa, come on. It's American style trucks. There are some people who in Europe who have actually imported like long wheelbase Peterbilts and such, but they're very far and few between. It says they're on. Okay, maybe not. It was just the running lights. Okay. I deserved that.
Exit now.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. You know, so, you know, that is what it was more about, was American-style trucking, American-style roads and signaling systems, and like in most states you can make a right turn on a red. I'm not sure of any places in Europe you can make right turns on reds. There might be the odd one. I think in the UK you can make a left turn on a red, but I mean they drive on the left-hand side of the road. You can do that here in well, back east, you know, Montreal and that stuff, we could, you could make, when I got my license when I was like 16, one of the things I failed was I was sitting at in a left lane, and I wanted to go left, but it was a red light. And I'm like, yeah, but that was it. He goes, yes, but you were going onto a one-way street. So you could make a left from a one-way street onto a one-way street, even with the red light. But otherwise you can't turn left. And a lot of you see what I mean? The traffic mod I use in Eurotruck is, the AI traffic is a lot less predictable. It's like, sorry, didn't see you. I'm in a 14-foot tall truck. How do you, I take up the whole lane. How do you not see me?
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
I do mind the speed limit. That's why I'm doing 60. $65 will do nicely. I'm not sure what that red circle is. Oh. First I thought maybe I had the differential locked or something. That's interesting. What are those? Oh, tell me. During daylight hours, they sell hot dogs and french fries and such. I also like the amount of roadside clutter there is. In here, foot patrol for the border. Interesting. Excuse me. Like I said, I've got a bit of a cold. Here we go.
Get ready to turn left.
Danger of falling rocks or something?
Turn left.
Oh, it's the road speed. Okay, I get it. Okay, we have a place to sleep up ahead. That's cool. This is like the second cold I've gotten. Awesome sunset behind the hills. Very nice. Gas I already got, so that's fine. See, and this place feels completely different from the last place. Yeah, we'll get a nap. Looks like it's on the left-hand side of the road. I'm not speeding up because there's no point. Now the question is it allowable for trucks? Now this is what I wish they had in the American truck sim, where a truck can park for the night on the side of the road. And good morning. Thought I might have to wait for the air brakes to come up. Absolutely awesome. Man, that'd be a nice place to have a burger in that. Or a brunch. See, like this roadside clutter you see. Seeing completely different trailers By the way, I don't usually buy trailer packs. If someone could leave a comment, or better yet, if you click show more, you'll find a link to my Discord. Let me know how those work. Is it like, no, you can only use those as your own personal trailer? Which I tend to avoid. I let my drivers have trailers because it locks me into one kind of thing. You know, it's like, okay, so you dropped off logs, that's fine. But everything here, the reason why you're dropping off the logs is because they make finished wood products. You need a flatbed.
Turn right.
You know, kind of thing. And here you are, you know, with a truck made for hauling whole logs. So you can end up not being able to get a job. Or you've got a chemical wagon or something, and it, like, well, no. This is a grain area.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
I will. I'm not sure why it's 30, but okay. Quite lovely. That really is. And right as it was getting enjoyable and I'd get a bit of speed, boom, another border crossing. Trucks go to the right. Okay. I guess because they know we are not going to be going. Ah, cool. They know we're not going to be going around like tight turns and that really quick. So get the trucks out of the way. Because you can process the car going through customs and that a lot quicker. And let them get ahead. Man, y'all don't like straight lines here, do you? But the terrain really doesn't lend itself to it, does it? That's a cool flag.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Yes, yes, yes. Wow, they really checked them. Okay, maybe we can get a bit of speed. Wow. Looks like we're getting a bit of fog. See, that'd make a good parking lot. How much further have we got? I'm trying to do entire like leg for you at once and not break it up. And but I don't want them over an hour really. I will show you what mods I am using. At the end, I did update my well, real companies and gas stations and that. I had some that were showing with pink textures. For some reason, the workshop didn't see, or just didn't download the new version. So doing a search, it's like, okay, well, how come that one didn't show up? It's made by the same author. I don't know if he put a different thing in the tags or whatever. So you'll see two of them. One of them is disabled. That's the old one that I was getting. Some gas stations with pink textures. I would see the name, but like instead of that blue and yellow sort of overhead canopy and that, it was sort of like pink mesh looking thing, and that told me right then and there that the mod that I currently had, even though they're made by the same person, was not compatible with 1.57. I may give the winter mod a try again.
Go straight on.
Okay. Because I'd really like to see snow. Wow, what's up there? A castle or something? Most definitely awesome. And we're here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Left hand doing what I'm not telling it to do. And I'm not going to say, well, if I had a wheel, that wouldn't happen. So, because that's just not true. That's what happens when you have a stroke. Which affected the left-hand side of my body.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Oh, there's that bus. I guess there's an inn around here somewhere. Whoa. Okay, now this is cool. Hotel and tavern, I'm going to say. Little breezy, love seeing the trees sway. Wow, what building is that? Is that like the government building or something? That is spectacular. I really like that building. I just love how we get to go down the city streets and that. In these newer building under renovation. Barbershop. I could use a haircut actually. Actually, what I'd really like is a good old-fashioned hot towel and real shaving cream. You know, the old way, making it in the bowl, the shaving cream and that. Straight razor shave. Sadly, nowadays, that kind of a shave will cost you $50 or more. Why is it the old ways, which are the best way, always cost more? I mean, they want $30 just to trim your beard. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's an art form. No, it's not. It's a shave. Now, if you're going to use the old straight razor with the barber strap and all that, and mixing up the shaving foam off the little cube kind of thing, and multiple hot towels to open the port, now that is an art form. Taking a small electric clipper with a guide on it and just rubbing it over someone's beard so it goes the same line is not an art form. It's an assembly line. Really ticks me off. This is good. I could go for a good burger. Problem is, I would never be able to eat it. Now, okay. This is like all of a sudden one of my favorite cities in the world. It has functional trams. I'll have to go there. And they even put the sounds on it and everything. Something is telling me they have priority light access. Okay. I swear, these new maps, I actually don't mind getting stuck at red lights. Lovely church. Does it have a plaque outside saying when it was built or something on a cornerstone? Someone dressed up like a hot dog or something. Absolutely awesome. That is spectacular. Wow, synchronized lights. Unreal, unheard of. What a concept. Do that in American Truck Simulator, please. And the old maps in Euro Truck.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Zenica. Like, none of these places feel the same. Projani Centaur. Clear left. I am not going to park this. Sorry.
At
It'd take me an hour to park it. I am no good at it.
Keep
Sometimes I get it right. Depends on the yard. Some of the yards in here, I tell you, it's like whose bright idea
Exit
was to make
now.
that the park, like where you want the trailer. Like they did it on purpose. It's like, yeah, no, I've got no room to turn around or do anything.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left and then turn right.
This, oh no,
Turn right.
I was afraid of that. I'm sitting thinking to myself, if you're a car, okay, you could get across, but I mean, if you're a truck,
Get ready.
you're
to turn
blocking
right.
2 lanes.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Oh, they have a parking spot in here. Interesting.
Turn left.
All the road clutter and trash, it's awesome.
It was a nice ride.
It was. Where do you want it? For 40 XP? No, thank you. So there we go, folks. We are now in Sarajevo. I will show you the map real quick, and in case you want to follow along. As I said, it is not the most direct, but I want to visit different countries and such along the way, so I'm thinking going up. I may go through Bergen and up to Zagreb, or Banja Luka and up somewhere here into Zagreb. And then I guess we could go through Budapest, or go into Bratislava or something like that. Vienna, Košice, because my intention is to go along like this. And then, I'm not sure, I may go through like Kaunas, and then up here. I haven't decided if I want to go this route or up this way. And we'll go to St. Petersburg. And then I'm going to head to Paldiski and that place. And then we will be over. Oh no, I wasn't going to do that. St. Petersburg, and then I think maybe I'll go from St. Petersburg to maybe Vasa. I want to travel up here later, so maybe I'll go over from St. Petersburg to Vasa, then Umeå, or something like that. And then head on down. That looks like it'd be a fun drive going that way. And head over towards Bergen. And then I'm going to start getting the reward towards the rewards and that for the driving Nordic Horizons thing. So that'll be my plan, subject to change. But it'll be in that general direction anyway. So I'm going to take us to the main menu, to the title screen. That'll also save my progress. And I will show you the mods. So there's the dashboard that I use. Now you see real companies and real companies. This is a newer version of this. Normally, this would have just became that, and this gets removed kind of thing. But it didn't. And that is the traffic. That's the realistic building lights. These look really good. They looked really nice in Istanbul. And then Sissel's main trailer pack. I may get the mega pack. And I'm going to look at getting a weather mod of some sort. If anyone has any suggestions, by all means do so. Anyways, that is going to do it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to smash like, share, comment, subscribe. And ring that bell. You get notified my videos go live. I haven't decided if my next video is going to be in Train Sim Classic, Train Sim World, or make another X-Plane video. We'll actually see how this video does. Maybe it'll be a Euro truck on Tuesday instead of train simulator thing. I got a comment from one of the developers, and that who also does work with Searchlight Simulations. They saw my first impressions and all that stuff of their, I believe it was the SD70 ACE in Train Sim Classic. And they've actually given me some tips and tricks and all that stuff, and they left kind words. So I may want to take that out. Sadly, I don't own the CN Railway, the Mountain Passes DLC, because it'd be perfect for that. With the CN Rail Heritage livery on it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, do click show more. You'll find the links to my Discord. You'll find how you can help support the channel. Everything you see is bought with my own money and viewer donations. Nothing is sponsored. You'll also find my computer specs. The sim itself you can get on Steam. And all mods I use are also from Steam from the workshop. Until the next time, folks, my name is David. It's been my pleasure to take you on a journey from Tirana up to Sarajevo, the former Winter Olympic city. Until the next time, stay safe, be kind to one another, keep the blue side up, and I will see you in the skies, on the rails, and on the road. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend coming up. Only a couple of more, 14 more sleeps or so till Christmas. Take care. Thanks for watching. God bless.